Well, hello, my friends. How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Today is Friday, March the 3rd. I know it has been a minute since I've been on here. I kind of dropped the ball. I know I said that I was going to give weekly updates on my life, especially because I'm now in dental assisting school. I was going to keep you guys up to date with how that's going. But honestly, guys, I just have not had the momentum, the urge to do another upload. And, I don't know why. I honestly don't know why. I'm not going to lie and say, oh, I'm just so busy, guys, because no. I mean, I'm busy, but I'm not like overly busy where I can't do it. I just have not had the inkling to grab my phone and open this app and record myself and talk. And I was talking to my mom last night about this feeling, and I just kind of realized that, I made this channel sometime last year, and it kind of turned into a news channel for the first couple of videos. Maybe like the first 20 videos or something, I don't know. And I kind of didn't like that because people would message me off of my channel and they would say, well, how do you know that? Or, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, did you even try to research yourself? Did you try to look that up? Did you look up what I said? And then I would send them links, and then they're like, oh, okay. And I just felt like I was spoon feeding a lot of people the very truths that were happening right in front of them. They did not want to take a second, a minute, 5 minutes to do their own research and kind of allow themselves to maybe, understand the stuff I was talking about. So I kind of started to back away. Plus, YouTube's algorithms, they block you for everything. You say the wrong word, you joke around, you post the wrong video. I don't know. It's kind of weird. So I just kind of backed away from the political news and the world news and stuff. We all know what's going on. If by now you think what's happening, what they say on the 6 o'clock news is really what's going on, well, I don't know if there's anything I can do to help you, but most people know there's something fishy about everything happening. There's a lot of weird coincidences going on. Things are crashing, falling off the rails, literally, things in the sky. Our president is still stumbling down the stairs, up the stairs. There's a lot of stuff happening in other countries, and money this, money that, Hollywood. There's just a lot of stuff happening. And if that doesn't spark an interest in you individually to look into it, and look for other avenues for information aside from what's on the 10 o'clock news, then there's really nothing I can do, So this channel now has more or less just become about my life, which honestly, guys, I told my mom it's kind of boring. And my mom's like, well, don't say that, mijo. Well, it's true, Right now, I'm just focused on dental assistant school. It's going very well. I had my 4th class today. My 3rd class was last week, and I did not give you guys an update on my last class, the one last week, the 3rd week. But it went very well. We were practicing x-rays and a certain type of x-ray, the bite wings. And we went over some hand pieces, like how to identify certain hand pieces, how to load a surgical, an anesthetic syringe. I believe we did an impression on each other, which was kind of cool. And we also saw how to do a pour-up. So when they take impressions of your teeth at the dentist, that's just the initial impression. They actually pour another type of material in that impression to get a good model of your mouth, of your teeth. So we kind of saw that. That's what happened last week. Today, we did a whole day of CPR certification. It was like 5 hours of CPR class, and it was freaking fun. It really was. I got certified a long time ago in CPR. They changed a couple of things. But it was a lot of fun. We had a good instructor. It was a little tight where we were at because, we're in a dental clinic. There's 20 of us. So you have, 15, mannequins all sprawled out on the floor and stuff. But we made it work. And anyway, at the end of the day, got certified. So I'm excited about that. Obviously, you feel empowered when you know CPR. And I definitely feel that. So I highly recommend, if you're not certified in CPR, to at least watch some YouTube videos of how to do CPR so you can have an idea should something happen at home, with a loved one, or you're at the store and something happens, and instead of just watching in panic, you can actually try to save someone's life. I think that's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool gift to have in your back pocket, Anyway, I'm sorry. I started talking already about myself. I hope you guys are doing okay. It's been a minute. Yeah, I don't know what to say. It's been raining where I am at here in Texas. It's been cold, and then it gets hot, and then it gets cold again, and then it rains, and then the sun is, burning your skin. It's, how Texas is. It changes every 5 minutes, the weather. But I hope you guys are doing well in whatever you're doing, whether you're in school yourself or just work or just home, I'm doing very good, actually, with school, with my externship. My last externship last Tuesday, I actually did x-rays on everyone in the office, the doctor, the dental hygienist, and the assistant. That was freaking cool. I love the place where I'm at. They really seem to like me. We get along. It's not that busy of an office, so I actually have time to see what's going on and ask questions and be part of certain things. And I just, I kind of get nervous, every Monday night, because I just don't want to disappoint them. I want to do a good job. But when I get there, I just go into work mode, team member mode, and it ends up being just one of the better days of my week. So the externship, guys, is going very, very well. I'm up to 24 hours? 16, yeah, 24 hours. I only need 40, but I'm going to keep going even after I hit 40. So I just don't have any complaints about that. And there's some people in my class that still don't have an externship. That kind of sucks, kind of waiting till the last minute. Plus you're losing time just to, get experienced and get exposure to working with patients and in an office in general. What else is going on, guys? So, that me and my best friend, my former best friend, we kind of parted ways towards the end of last year, about a week before my birthday, right? Perfect timing. And that kind of messed me up. I even did some videos on here where it was obvious I was pretty sad and depressed and frustrated. Well, unfortunately, I got some news from her, about a week ago, that her favorite little dog, which was a cutie, her name was Elvira, she had passed away. She had some seizure issues that seemed to be diet related, and the seizures slowed down. They actually kind of stopped once my friend started giving her raw food, but she just had a seizure again, and at this time it just didn't stop, and she didn't make it. And my friend took it extremely hard. I mean, that was her baby. I mean, she loves that thing more than probably her own son, and I'm not kidding. I mean, she was talking about, getting her cloned and stuff, and I believed her. I believe she would absolutely do that if she had the funds and the resources, But Elvira was a cutie. As a matter of fact, Elvira won the cutest dog here in a part of Texas. I swear to God, there was a contest, and I don't know, 20,000 people voted. I don't know how many people voted, and she won first place. And As a matter of fact, there's supposed to be a calendar, I think of this year, that's supposed to have Elvira in there. And well, I don't know much about that information because I'm no longer really talking to her anymore. But she was a very cute little black Chihuahua. I should have added a photo of her so I could put her on so you guys could see. I do apologize. I do not have a photo that I can put on this upload. But she's just a cute little black, more or less just a dark-haired, long-haired Chihuahua. Very, very pretty. Anyway, and she was just bawling on the phone. And I had pretty much told her to call me because I wanted to, see how she was doing in general with everything. And I did not expect to get this news. And, she was telling me she was just really, really bad. And she hadn't eaten in 3 days. And she just doesn't want to be part of this reality anymore. I mean, this is some serious talk. And it got me thinking. It got me sad because, you don't want to hear someone that you used to love and care about a lot. You don't want to hear them cry, but to hear someone say those words is pretty scary, and it made me sad because obviously that the fact that, this happened a week ago and she's still feeling this way tells me she doesn't have a whole lot of effective support around her to keep her straight, to keep her healthy. She has a son still, and she has, other dogs, including a baby that Elvira just had, I think, the end of last year. She did have a baby. It was a boy. And she still has the father dog, Sprout. I love Sprout. He was actually my favorite dog that she had. So she actually was left a gift from Elvira, if you want to say it like that. And you would think instead of focusing on that, she's focusing on obviously the event that occurred. And it just got me to think that that's what life does to us sometimes. Life is not always happy. Life is not always, it just doesn't always go our way. And, it could be something as little as you just had a bad day at work to something as traumatic as losing a loved one, whether it's a person or an animal, a pet, But those, I feel, are it's just part of life. It's part of our experiences that we have to live through. And in essence, it's a test. How do we respond? Do we get angry and punch the wall? Do we get angry and hurt someone or something, or hurt ourselves? Do we, try to turn it into something positive? Try to see the glass half full and not half empty. You know what I'm saying? And obviously she was having a hard time, I guess, looking at the bright side of things. But the fact is that there's a lot of good that she could focus on instead of the bad. And the good is, she's alive. She can walk. Her son's alive. Her son can walk. She still has Sprout, the dad, the father of the baby that Elvira left her. I mean, there's a lot of happiness right there. How many people don't even have one or two of those things? And here she is just really giving me the impression that just her life is kind of over and it just sucks, And when we were together, I would always be her cheerleader, and I would always kind of snap her out of these moments. Not to not acknowledge that she's going through pain. It's okay to be sad and cry and grieve a bit, but there is a point where you have to kind of move on, and you need to focus on your other priorities that are still around you. And that's what we have to do in life. You guys know at the end of last year, even through this channel, my videos, I was a mess, I had just lost my best friend a week before my birthday, and that meant, you know, no best friend for my birthday, you know, for the holiday season, for New Year's, and all the things we had planned for this year and beyond is just never going to happen again. That's a big deal. All this while I was focused and excited to start my dental assistant program this year in February, which she is a dental assistant, so I thought she was going to kind of join me and help me on that adventure. You know, now that wasn't going to happen. I was kind of going to be doing this alone. You know, that messed me up a lot. My grandma was sick. She was in hospice. Matter of fact, she passed away a couple of weeks ago. You know, there's, you know, I miss my mom. I haven't seen her for a minute. You know, there's a lot, and I have some stuff happening in my personal life as well. So, you know, I could easily, you know, have felt like just throwing in the towel as well. But I've learned that you have to stay focused and you have to keep moving forward, you know, because you have to trust that the universe has a plan for all of us. It has a plan for you. And you might see some ugly things along the way, but as long as you stay on the path and you keep walking, you're going to get to where you need to go when you need to get there. And I think that's so important that all of us, you know, remember that, because this world's crazy right now. You know, the energy is just is off. People are just volatile, and there seems to just be a lot of negative events occurring around the world that's affecting all of us in one way or another. And the only person that can the only person that can keep us on the straight and narrow is ourselves. It's our mindset. You know, we have to maintain good vibrations. We have to maintain, again, focus and positivity, because we attract what we give out. If all we do is bitch and complain, right, every time we wake up in the morning, that is going to be our day. You know, if we complain about what's going wrong in our life and what we don't have and what we wish we had, if that's all we're going to do, we're going to play the victim, we are going to be a victim. And the universe will make sure of that. And it's not because the universe wants to do it. It's because the universe is going to give us what we send out to it. And if we send out that negativity, it has no choice but to give us negativity back. So, you know, it's literally the law of attraction. You got to stay positive. You got to tell yourself there's a reason this happened. I'm going to be stronger. I'm going to be better. I learned lessons from it. I'm going to love harder. I'm going to love more. I'm going to be more loyal. I'm just going to, you know, be better. And you have that attitude, the universe will see that. And I truly believe it will put you on a better path in time. It might not be on your clock, on your schedule, but you will get to a better place. But people just don't have the patience. They don't seem to have the drive to do that, because in today's world, we want everything now. And, you know, with technology and, you know, our phones in our pockets, for the most part, anything you want, you can have now. You want to order food, you can order it now. You want to look up something or see something or hear something, you can find it now. And, you know, no one has patience anymore. No one wants to put in the work, mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, mentally, all that stuff. We just don't want to do anything, you know. And you know, we hit a pothole, and instead of correcting, right, just correcting the steering wheel when we're driving in a car, you know, we freaking just drive off the cliff. Like, we don't do that, right? We don't do that. You hit a rock, or you run over a bottle on the freeway, or a pothole. Do you crash? Do you run into the medium? No. Or the median? No. You keep going, right? You correct, you self-correct, and you keep going, and you get to your destination. And that's what we have to learn to do in our lives. And that's just something. This right here, what I'm talking about right now, was the reason I picked up my phone to do an upload. I did not want to do it. As a matter of fact, guys, I honestly, I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of losing my interest in uploading on this channel. It has nothing to do with you guys or anything. It's just, I started this channel. It's just for fun, just to see how it goes. And I have 14 more people than I thought. I thought maybe I'd have my mom, maybe, one friend, and that's about it. I got 15 people. Back in the day, that was a full classroom, in a high school or a junior high. So I'm blessed, and I'm not going to shut the channel down, and I'm not saying I'm going to stop uploading stuff on here, but I just honestly have not been getting the drive to do uploads anymore. I'm focused on myself. I'm focused on my daily activities, of course, my schooling and my externship, and meeting people, making new friends, expanding my social circle, as you guys know. So it might be a while in between uploads. I'm just going to let you guys know that, okay? But I'll be here, and I will upload when I feel like it, when I feel like sharing something that has happened, maybe something big or something I feel like you guys should know or see. And I just, I wanted to come on here and let you guys know. So you guys that do follow the channel, you're like, man, Jesse hasn't been on for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Is he okay? What's going on? Well, that's why. All right. And I truly do appreciate all of you that have been with this channel since the beginning. There's a handful of you that have been with me since upload 1, and I can't thank you guys enough. So, anyway, that pretty much does it for this upload, guys. I wish you guys the very best. I can't believe we're already in March. I mean, this year is going so fast. And maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a bad thing. I guess it depends on where we're at in our life right now. But it's moving. It's moving. And I hope you guys are all on the right path and doing the best you can every day to stay positive and bring some good fortunes your way, and to just put yourself in a mental mindset that whatever you want in life, you will be able to manifest, because I truly want what's best for all of you that are hearing my voice right now. So with that being said, guys, as always, take care of each other, take care of yourselves, pray for this world. It needs it. I still believe that good is coming in all aspects of life to this planet. I think you will be hearing and seeing some interesting things as the year progresses in all areas of life. So just use your discernment and use your truth radar to filter out the BS from the truths out there. And remember that life is it's a journey, it's an adventure, it's a test. It's not always going to be pretty, but at the end of the day, it is our test, and we individually are the ones that decide how we answer the questions. Okay, which means we determine if we pass or fail. So take a moment, take a deep breath when you're having some tough situations approach you. Take a deep breath, reread the questions, relook at the situation, and deal with it accordingly. And I promise you the results will be a lot more positive than negative if you maintain that mentality in every little thing you do. Okay? But I send all of you much love. And again, it's been an honor to have a lot of you on here since day one. And even for the newbies, it's an honor to have you guys on here for the last couple of uploads. I hope to be back soon. I don't know when. Do send me some good vibes for my continued success in dental assistant school. I think it's going to be okay. And of course, with my externship. And of course, you guys know I reciprocate all the love right back to you guys. So with that being said, much love, take care, and until next time, I'll catch you guys on the next one.